up techies, Josh here, and welcome to my first impressions and unboxing video of the Galaxy Note 8. This is a device that I've been looking forward to getting all year, and I was able finally to get one thanks to Verizon. This is a review unit. I've got my unlocked one on the way. They just haven't sent it yet. So I wanted to come outside before it got too dark outside. It's really sad that it's getting darker earlier now, but I wanted to give my first thoughts about my first 24 hours with this device. So first of all, I'm using the Galaxy Note 8 for this part of the video, and I'm pretty much going to be doing the A-roll. I'll put some footage and things like that on top of this, but as far as the audio goes, as far as what you're seeing right here, right now, this is all Note 8, and I'm just going to put clips on top of this clip so we can get an idea of what the front-facing camera is like. I'll do some rear-facing camera stuff as well, but one of the things I like to test out is the front-facing camera capabilities of each phone that I get. Is it going to be a good vlogging camera? Does it have good audio? Does it have good stabilization? How does the picture look when I change the lighting and all that kind of stuff? You know, does it adapt well with the auto settings? So once you get your Note 8, just kind of expect to take a little bit of time in order to get everything set up, because there's just so much stuff. Plus just trying to figure out all the features. Like, it's such a heavy featured phone. It's just crazy how many features that are packed with the Note 8. It's not really a surprise, but every time a new Note comes out, it really is a surprise. Like, man, they fit so much more into it. It's just a lot of stuff. But first impressions though, my gosh, this thing is so big. Looking at it, it's like, man, it's 6.3 inches. That's huge. But what's really cool about it is because of the bezel-less design, which I absolutely love. I love the bezel-less design. It's my favorite design of a phone, is that it shrinks the footprint down of the whole device itself. Neighbors got a barking dog, so I gotta go somewhere else so I don't mess up the rest of my video. So I think I'm gonna have to walk around somewhere else and try to get this done. Favorite things about a Galaxy device is that it's got so many different camera options. It's fantastic. You don't have to go to the Play Store or download anything extra. Everything is built in, and everything that you need is already in the camera app. I love the pro features. You're able to capture stuff. You get better color correction, better autofocus, better white balance, all that kind of stuff. You can really manipulate what you want to do. As far as the setup goes, I've got the Note 8 mounted on a cell phone mount with a Gorilla tripod. So it's not anything like a stabilizer or anything like that, just enough to be able to kind of hold it in a vlogging style. So let me know what you think about what the audio, what the picture looks like, the stability. Let me know down in the comments what you think. And I am not trying to hold this thing still. I'm just kind of doing a normal, steady walk. It is a really beautiful sunset out right now. I don't think the camera does too much justice. It captures it pretty well, but it's got some really nice, pretty lines in the clouds with the red highlights and so forth. But yeah, really cool stuff. Other great features, of course, include the S Pen. The S Pen has some added features to it. Just enjoy using the S Pen when I have a Note device. I try to use it as much as possible because it just helps with that full experience. And there's this Pen Up app that you can subscribe to, and you're able to do some drawings. You can color. You got like adult coloring books, so it's pretty neat. I kind of took advantage of that, kind of played around with that a little bit. The artist side of me was really attracted to that feature. I was a little bit concerned about the fingerprint sensor. I didn't really enjoy the experience with the S8 or the S8 Plus. I had a better experience on the S8 just because of the smaller footprint. But I'm having a better time with the Note 8 this time around compared to the S8s. One of the reasons is because they don't have it next to the camera anymore, so it's a little bit easier to locate. I had to wait until that truck passes so I can continue talking. The iris scanner works really good too, so that's another great way to unlock your phone. And it's a little bit more secure than just doing face unlock. So between using the fingerprint sensor and the iris scanner, I like using both about just the same. Other concerns that people had about the Note 8 was battery life, because it has a smaller battery than what we saw before. I've only had it for 24 hours. It's got me regular battery life. I haven't had an issue. I still got plenty of juice left. So it's kind of one of those things I'm just gonna have to use it a lot more to get a better idea of what the battery life is gonna be like. I live in a neighborhood that is under construction. There's a lot of units going on around, and got all kinds of big redneck trucks around here. So pardon any background noise that you might hear, but it also lets me know what kind of sound cancellation it has. and I'm noticing that the autofocus bounces a lot, so it's a good idea to touch to focus and let it stay on that. That's what I'm doing now, is touching my face so it stays on focus so it doesn't bounce around. Like you saw that little wavy effect. That's because the autofocus is trying to do its job. But yeah, my first 24 hours, I really enjoy the Note 8. I've, like I said, been looking forward to this device since it was announced. I like the squared off look more. It just feels better. I was wondering if it was going to be an S8 Plus with just an S Pen kind of experience, and so far it really does feel like a different phone, and I'm pleased with that part. I wanted to feel for myself to see if it was worth getting the Note 8 versus the S8 Plus. Put it this way, if you don't care about the S Pen, if you're happy with the screen size, there's not much of a reason to upgrade to the Note 8 other than it just feels like a totally different device. It's got this really cool quality to it. I like it a lot more than the S8 Plus so far, but like I said, I've got a lot more time to spend with this before I give my full review, before I give my full opinion about it. But so far it's been a great experience, and I hope that it continues to be a great experience. Stay tuned for that review when it comes out. I want you to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that video when it does come out. And the best way to not miss it is hit that notification bell. You get a notification as soon as I drop a video. You'll be one of the first to see my videos. So I also appreciate it when you guys share my videos with your favorite social networks, when you comment down below. It just helps the experience of viewing the YouTube video that much more, and I love interacting with you guys. So I'll hang out in the chat box when you leave a comment. So I hope to hear from you guys. What else do you want to know about the Note 8? That's something I want to hear back from you guys. I know there's a ton of videos out there already about the Note 8, unboxings, first impressions, even reviews to this point. I really think you got to spend more time with the device before you give your full opinion about it, but that's just a little soapbox nugget for you. I'm going to try to use this for at the very least 2 weeks before I give a review about it. Tons more content coming out. Got Apple stuff coming. It's gonna be fun comparing this phone with the iPhone and seeing how those experiences go as well. Anyways, I've ranted on enough about different kind of things like that. I appreciate you guys watching, I really do. I hope to build up this community of viewers. I love it when the same guys come back over and over and watch my stuff, interact, leave comments down below. It gives me a sense of accomplishment that I've got an audience. So if you're new to this channel, I hope you become part of that audience too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and all kinds of noise around here. I'll catch you guys next time.